one vote left. The next player voted out, and the second member of the jury is Miguel. Miguel, you have been voted out.
I knew it.
It kind of went my way, so I am happy, but I know everyone's probably confused.
It was so crazy. I thought I was God. I 100% thought I was God.
I knew it. Yeah, got me.
I was blown out the water that Miguel left. I really wasn't seeing it.
You have any last words, please?
He said, "Yeah, got me."
I liked everybody. Everybody was pretty cool. If y'all voted for me, I don't like you. That's point blank, period. Everybody else, though, y'all, good luck. Nah, I'm just playing. Overall, I think y'all, it was a good experience. I wish y'all the best of luck.
I definitely was I was low-key shocked, but low-key kind of like expecting it. I definitely felt like, my name was going to come up at some point. I just didn't think it was going to be this early. I really thought I'd make good connections right off the bat with everybody, and I thought I was protecting myself from multiple angles. I guess that wasn't the case.
Yes, I'll miss
Love you, Miguel.
Hey, love Miguel.
Bye, Miguel.
Miss your energy.
Miguel.
It's Maya.
Miguel, you will be a part of the jury, so you will still have chats every other night with the jury. I will email you more info later. For now, you must go, though.
Alrighty.
Bye, guys. Goodbye.
Miguel was such a genuine good guy. When he got eliminated, he took it so nicely. Like, you already know when I get out, I'm not going to be like, well, it's been so fun. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to be like, F you, F you, F you, F you. T, you're my girl. Rochelle, you're my girl. Oh, John, F you, F you, F you. Like, I'm going off. Let's be real. There ain't going to be no celebration, all right?
If you all wish to talk in madness for a few minutes, you can.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a shit show, and I was quite amused. I enjoyed it.
I had a feeling that once my name was popping up, the only person who would have done it is Miguel, because everyone flipped on Miguel, and I was counting in my head who voted for Anthony that I'm pretty sure of, and I came to the conclusion that Miguel wasn't in the vote for Anthony, so it had to be with me. So I switched it because I wanted originally him to be out sooner than later anyway, and I didn't think Anthony was a bigger threat anyway.
Thank you. I thought my ass was gone, but I appreciate everyone that saved me. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this.
That's crazy. This
I mean, half the people here wanted you gone, bro. There's still another half.
Oh, by the way.
Was it you? Was it you?
Alex. No, Alex, the person that voted you out was Miguel. It was Miguel. I found out. It was. So apparently everyone was gonna vote you, but then it was we flipped to Miguel. That was the plan. So just putting it out there, because you guys saved my ass, so I'm gonna just tell you guys.
Interesting. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, Anthony most definitely covered my ass. I know how Alex thinks, and his first thought is, who the fuck voted for me? And I know that he knows that we have history, and he knows, if anyone doesn't trust him, it's me. So I knew that he was going to come my way. He has numbers and influence, so I was not ready for him to find out that vote was me. So I was glad that Anthony put it out there. That could have been Miguel.
It was so ridiculous. It was funny. It does sound like Miguel voted for Alex, which makes me feel slightly better that he's gone. It's not a sure thing by any means, but I feel like that does make the most sense, that Miguel would vote for Alex there, and that's why the vote happened the way it did.
Whether that's true or not,
How you feeling, Anthony?
Yeah, how are you feeling?
I'm just feeling relieved and thankful. I thought it was certainly out. I think I know who saved me and who voted the other. Who voted Miguel. And
I mean, since you're already being so honest, who do you think saved you this time?
Well, I don't think Carrie saved me. Yeah, that's a no. I think Alex, you did not vote me, and John, you did not vote me.
You said I didn't vote you?
You voted me out. Yes, I think John, Carrie, and Alex.
I think so. But I'm not sure if I'm being honest. So. But
Wow.
it's all good though. It's a game, guys. I appreciate it.
No, it is a game. It's all fair game, and all I'm gonna say is that was a really, really crazy tribal. You guys, like, damn, that's some drama right there. Wow.
Rochelle's my deciding factor. Where Rochelle went with it, and honestly, it doesn't even matter. I mean, it probably pissed off Anthony to see his name, and maybe it wakes him up to realize like you are the target. Just in case you were wondering if you're being paranoid, but you really are. But I mean, Miguel was going to go home eventually. He wasn't that strong of a player. Just felt like it was a little too early for me. I wanted to be able to use him a little bit.
I didn't know Miguel was happening tonight. No one talked to me, so. And apparently the vote was on me, so it's all good. It's all good. This was interesting.
Yep.
I just thought that the votes would be a little bit more spread.
Yeah.
Me
Everyone was
too.
just saying names. Everyone was just saying different names, and I didn't know.
Yes, everyone. I was like, damn, you guys, figure it out. I really want John out next. I just want to get all the strong people out first. John, then Fan Guy.
I think this was a gift from the Survivor gods online survival gods telling me you need to get your crap together. You need to just switch your attitude if you are going to make it in this game.
Sexile Stanley back on Exile. I feel like I own this place, and I also feel like I'm really out of the loop because I've been here so much. I will be getting a list of things, and I have 2 guesses to say what they have in common. Guess right and get an advantage. Be as specific. I hate the specific as possible when guessing. I have a random guess just by the name Haley. I'm going to go ahead and take my first guess. Are these members of the band Paramore? They could, like, my 2 thoughts right now are that they're all characters in some particular ensemble. They're names of characters, but it's an ensemble that I'm not familiar with the show. If it's a show. Oh, wait a second. Those are all Big Brother players, too. That's my least favorite player, Jackson Mickey. That's Haley Boucher. That's from... Oh, man. I mean, I don't know if that's specific enough. And there definitely was a Tad somewhere down the line. These are all first names of Big Brother contestants. That's my second guess. I don't even necessarily think I'm on the outs, but I'm trying to like craft a path to the end here. And I feel like my best route, I mean, I don't think I have a good route. I feel like Carrie trusts me, and I trust Carrie to an extent. I feel like I have to turn to Alex and Nav, who have both showed willingness to work with me. So I need to get in touch with Alex and Nav, get Carrie on my side, and at least try to roll with those 3. Hope they're going to be loyal to me.
The players will have a knockout competition on state facts. If one player is right and one player is wrong, the wrong person is out of the game. If both players are right, they get a second chance. But if there's only 3 left, there is no second chance. If there's only 2 left, it must go until one person is correct. Who would you like to go against on this first question?
I guess I'll go against T.
Which of the following states has the highest population? A, New York, B, California, C, Texas, D, Florida. Population, New York, California, Texas, or Florida. Please show me your answers now. Close to the camera so I can see.
Oh my god.
Florida. California is correct.
Okay.
T, you are out. Alex, which 2 people need would you like to go up against each other next?
I hate. Let's go with Anthony and John.
Which state leads the nation in copper production? A. New Mexico, B. Idaho, C. Arizona, or D. Utah? That is, which state leads the nation in copper production? New Mexico, Idaho, Arizona, or Utah? Please show me your answers. Utah, I don't know. You're both wrong. So you both can go again. Which state is home to the melon capital of the world? A. Colorado, B. Oregon, C. Hawaii, or D. South Dakota? Please write your answers. It's which state is home to the melon capital of the world? A. Colorado, B. Oregon, C. Hawaii, D. South Dakota. Please show me your answers now. Hawaii, Florida. Wait, Florida wasn't an option, but you're both wrong. It's Colorado, so you were both out.
I swear, I heard Florida. Whatever.
That falls back onto Alex.
Do I get to choose again? Oh God. Okay.
Since you're the only one to get it right so far, you need to pick which two players go next.
Let's go with Fanguy and Dot.
Which of the following states has the average coldest temperature? A. Maine, B. Minnesota, C. North Dakota, or D. Wyoming? That is, which of the following has the coldest temperature on average? Maine, Minnesota, North Dakota, or Wyoming?
Minnesota.
Maine and Minnesota. You're both wrong. It is North Dakota. Which of the following states is the smallest by square mile? A. Connecticut, B. New Hampshire, C. New Jersey, D. Vermont. That is, which is the smallest by square mile? Connecticut, New Hampshire, New Jersey, or Vermont? You're both wrong. It is Connecticut.
Oh my God.
This is like the plague.
Alex,
Who's left?
It's back to you. Only 3 people left in the game with you.
It's what, Carrie, Nav, and
Rochelle,
Rochelle?
Carrie, and Nav.
Okay. Let's go with Nav and Carrie.
As of 2018, which of the following states was home to the most Native Americans? A. New Mexico, B. Oklahoma, C. Montana, or D. South Dakota? That is New Mexico, Oklahoma, Montana, or South Dakota. Please show me your answers now. What is your answer, Nav?
South Dakota. D.
You're incorrect, but Carrie, you are correct. It is Oklahoma. So, in a winning position if Alex and Rochelle both missed this question. I said if you're both wrong, Carrie wins. Remember that.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez. Do we have 2 chances too or no?
Right.
Just one. That's
Do I
for
get
the
2
roll.
chances?
You only have one
my
shot.
God.
Just one shot.
All right.
Which state has the most lakes? A. Alaska, B. Michigan, C. Minnesota, or D. Wisconsin? That is, which state has the most lakes? Alaska, Michigan, Minnesota, or Wisconsin? Please show me your answers now.
Can't even see it.
Oh my God. Can you read this?
Michigan, and you both said Michigan was a trick question. It's actually Alaska. Carrie.
Oh my God. I was
You
thinking
win.
that too.
I like doubting myself. I love it. We love it.
I know that shit too. I was like, I gotta get lost
Congratulations,
on
Carrie.
Whoop whoop! I needed this safety so bad. Not so much that I feel like everyone's after me, but you lose sleep during this game. Obviously, I look like shit right now. I remember staying up last night, and at some point I woke up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I started going through names. And why am I going through these names on something like this? Like, who voted? And so now I feel like I can go tomorrow night into the next tribal and not have the stress of could it be me. Doesn't mean a couple days from now we'll be worried again. I'm just saying it's a little peace of mind. Like maybe I was in solitary in prison and then like they brought in like Thanksgiving dinner and like you have a good day in solitary and then like the next day you wake up and it's back to normal prison food. That's where I'm at right now.
So what was the vote count last
That
night,
shit was
guys?
tough.
Bad guy. It was it was insane. We had to revote.
We had to revote.
It was a tie.
There was a tie.
And
Yeah, it was a
was,
tie.
it was 4-4-1. It was for Anthony, for Miguel, 1 me.
Yeah.
And then we revoted, and it just went 4-3, 4-3 Miguel, or
Yeah.
5
No,
Miguel.
4-3.
Whatever.
The reward was 4-3. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So either somebody was a swing vote and they had to flop their vote, or Miguel actually was the one that voted for Alex.
I'll be honest.
I think so.
I realized I think Miguel voted for me, so I switched from Miguel. I mean, I switched from Anthony to Miguel because I'm kind of pissed off of that. He told me straight up that it was just gonna be Anthony. So
yeah,
yeah, me too. That's what some.
Don't blame me.
He told me the same thing.
That shit was crazy, and y'all are like, he's insane. That was insane. But yeah.
I guess he was controlling
Can
more
we get
stuff.
can we get a guest appearance? Can we get a guest appearance from Miguel? We gotta know these questions, man. This is kind of critical.
You get to watch the show afterwards and find out because he's just sitting in the jury right now watching us.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not
did it.
positive it was Miguel who voted me, but like,
I think Miguel's a great guy. Now
I know. I
no,
love
Miguel's
him.
cool, but he was human. Damn, like I don't
Yeah,
understand.
nice.
I didn't hear a single thing about
Dang,
any.
Oh, I said thanks for saving me and sending me to exile. I'll do the same for you if I can.
Oh yeah, I had to do you like that. I knew just no people are coming for you, and I knew that if I didn't send you to exile and you didn't compete, then you would be out the game. And I wanted you to compete in order to be at least eliminated. So I sent you to
Yeah, no, I
so
appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. Like, if I can return the favor to you, I will. I will totally keep you off the radar of people like targeting people and stuff. Who's coming after me? I mean, I know Anthony kind of told me.
It's like, I don't want to name drop, but your name has definitely been mentioned a couple of times.
Because I actually told Anthony that you had his back to try to like mend y'all relationship. So I don't know if that counts for anything. Like, but I told him, I was like, John's got your back, because he's like, I don't know if John's got my back. I said, I think John's got your back.
Right, spoken to him tomorrow. Listen, when I tell you that the elimination was one of the most intense things that I've ever been in, I won the challenge, so I was immune from being in, I had a score outside of that. So I was immune, but to know that it when I tell you, you should go into every challenge to win it yourself, honestly, because somebody might tell you they got your back, but then once some numbers get to adding up, you like, hold on, I counted X, Y, and this said X, Y, and then there's other people with other alliance. It's just
No, I know everybody's is like mixed up right now. It's not as clear cut as it was. This is how out of sorts I am. You're the only person I trust, if that tells you anything. You're the only person who's done anything. You're the only person who's done anything for me this game. You sent me to exile. No one else has had my back. That earns my fucking trust. That's as legit as it gets in my book.
It's I don't know who trust though outside of y'all. I feel like, and then I heard that Rochelle she wants me out. I heard her little birdie told me that, and I was like, okay, because she feels like I'm competition more so than anything. But I'm like, okay.
Well, I know Anthony and Dot.
And then Dot.
I know Anthony and Dot are pretty close too. So I feel like if you and Anthony can like find a way to trust each other, maybe me, you, Anthony, and Dot can work something out. Because I don't know who the fuck to trust anymore, like at all. Like people have been lying to me like crazy. You're the only person. You're the only person.
Motherfuckers like you went back to exile, I guess because you go often, and so they was like fuck in a way, like because you couldn't be voted. It was to the point where they was like fuck, we gotta change our game plan, type shit. I ain't gonna say no names, but I'm gonna let you know that like motherfuckers are changing game plans so they can get certain people out.
Interesting. That is interesting.
You must now send somebody to exile, though.
I don't know if this is something I should give to somebody I like or someone I don't like. Like, I'm so torn. I'm gonna do it to... John sent Fan Guy to exile, right?
He did.
I'm gonna send John to exile.
I'm completely shocked. I never spoken with Kelly. I never had a conversation with Kelly. I've never really even had an interaction with her. So for her to send me to exile kind of made me, have to like look at it twice. Like, was this a good thing? Was this a bad thing?
Our main goal is to go to the finale. You and me, finale. That's the main goal. Is tomorrow's vote. Are we doing the Fan Guy? Is tomorrow the day?
We're doing Fan Guy.
We are doing Fan Guy 100%. Because here's the thing.
We need to find out who people are really gonna target. Like, are they gonna target you or?
Because so here's how I think about it. If we do Fan Guy, I think Rochelle would definitely 100% be in it. That's 3 votes. My final 3 is Rochelle and T. That is my dream final 3. I already have a hit list. I do not want to get rid of Fan Guy this week. I do not. Something in me does not want to get Fan Guy out. But I need to listen to T. T has the power, and I go where the power goes. You know what I mean? We could get Dot, and I'm gonna speak with Alex. I requested to speak with Alex to hear what he said. So that's 5. Rochelle could maybe convince, and then Rochelle can also convince Nav if not. So we could do the votes.
So our plan is, I'm gonna follow what Anthony's plan and see if we can first get the votes. But we can't guarantee that everybody that's on our team will vote for Fan Guy. So it's kind of nerve-wracking because I'm also trying to figure out who is gonna be public enemy number 1 for the other side. Because if I figure out who's gonna be public enemy number 1, I can use my advantage to basically take those votes and put it towards Fan Guy and get him out.
From what you told me, and you said that Fan Guy basically has like almost everyone in his back pocket. That's the part that's like, I don't think all these people will vote for him.
Exactly. So that's why maybe Fan Guy's the one that we need to use the advantage on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to. We just need to find somebody to be public enemy number 1. Because if we get those votes geared towards that person, I can easily just switch the votes.
If you want to get Fan Guy out, what you can do is I can make up an excuse saying I have no alliances, I'm done, so just vote me out. I don't care. But they may be suspicious. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, they won't be suspicious. No, because does Dot like you?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think spread the word. Maybe spread the word or something that I'm going after Fan Guy. Yes, spread the word that I'm going after Fan Guy. All right.
All right.
You pin it all on me. Say he's going after Fan Guy. Would you be down to do the votes?
Okay.
Okay, so I will speak to Alex and stuff about it, okay?
Alright.
This could go bad for me, but I'm willing to take one for the team. If you can, before saying that I'm going after Fan Guy, if you can like, before you even say anything, if you can like kind of promise that you will use the advantage, because I want to have one more conversation with you tomorrow to solidify everything, to make sure everything is going to plan.
Dot, Miguel, T, and Anthony voted for No, wait. He was trying to get those 4 to get me out.
Okay.
And they all turned, and I think Rochelle and Nav also turned to get Miguel out, to like, because I think they had wind of it too. So it ended up being, so Miguel voted for me, Carrie, Dot, and John voted for Anthony, which is so crazy because like I thought John was like part of that whole group.
Vote for Anthony. Were you, Carrie, Dot, and John?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, and then because Rochelle, Nav. Well,
I thought you and Nav were number 1 and number 2. I'm not even gonna lie.
Rochelle, what happened?
I thought Nav was your number 1. Real talk.
No, I mean, we were the closest together, but you know, I didn't have a chance to talk to him, so it's like maybe that's what happened. But Rochelle, Nav, and T and Anthony voted for Miguel.
That wasn't like a turn. Yeah, they had to plot that from the jump.
They did.
Do you think Rochelle and Nav are super close? Because I felt like you're too close.
I don't think they're actually close. I think what happened was that Miguel was trying to pitch getting me out to, and then it got wind to either Rochelle or Nav, and they proposed to get Miguel out. That's what I think, because like I think he spoke to the wrong people, Miguel, because there's no way that Miguel would have voted for me if he didn't think that it was all going to be for me. Like he was definitely confident that it was going to be me. That's why he voted for me.
Crazy. Like
so he must have thought he got all these people to get me out, and then they all turned around and got Miguel out.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Anthony and T, they are coming for you and me next. That's
100%. That's why I wanted one of them out, like for this round, right? So they're more alone. So that's still the target for me. It's just I'm taking note of like how everyone else is playing too. Like everyone's going ham, and like
no shit.
And it's one thing that Miguel did a huge move to try to get me out, but it's another huge thing that everyone else flipped on him.
I mean, real talk, bro. Like I felt like Rochelle and Nav are your 1 and 2. I feel like me, Dot, and Carrie fall into the next tier for you.
For me.
Yeah. And I understand that from your logic. I mean, I get it.
Yeah,
but...
I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I would say like your vote, the way you put it, it's more like who I perceive as threat levels. So like maybe I put that in that same category. When I picked the teams, I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't be like in a team full of like really good players that could like somehow get me out in the end, right? So I wanted to make the merge, and I felt like you would have made the merge with or without me on your side.
John just straight up told me tonight. He goes, Anthony and T want you out.
Jesus, and I was like, okay. Yo, these people are crazy, These people.
Everybody's working like this, and I know it. We all are.
Yeah.
My close allies in my brain are you and Nav and Dot and Carrie. And I feel like
that is also still mine people. Rochelle is added in there, but Rochelle, I know for a fact, had a huge role in this Miguel vote because she was the one who told me that she wanted Miguel over Anthony. I just didn't know she actually did it. She didn't tell me. So it's like
I haven't talked to Rochelle once this season. I'll put you that way. So
I haven't talked to Dot at all. I haven't spoken to Dot at all. Yeah, no.
Okay, so here's the deal. If people aren't talking to you, they're talking about you.
Yeah.
We know that if they really aren't talking to each other, which they tell me they're not, then they haven't been able to cross-track my lies. So I think I can glue them together for one vote, especially if it's coming at me. Now, like I said, if I'm so out of the loop because I went to exile. I really do believe that you and I are in unique positions where we can get intel from both sides.
And I want to hold Rochelle off of you, and if you held Dot off of me, yes, it's so complicated because he analyzes my every move, and he's really good at telling me what he wants, what I want to hear, and I'm the same with him, which means it's just two liars going at each other in this game. I still think he does need me, and I am starting to feel like I might need him as well.
You and me, we kind of have the same alliances. I'm aligned. I think I'm tight with Rochelle. I think you're also tight with Rochelle.
Yeah.
I feel like same thing with like
like I think Nav. Are you tight with Nav as well? Same.
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
We kind of have the same alliances now. Since we do have the same alliances, I just wanted to tell you there is no point in targeting each other. So I wanted to kind of make amends. I feel like. Oh, yeah, talk, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say I appreciate you for telling me last night when no one else would. So, like, that was a huge thing that you did because I wanted some clarity and no one fucking gave me any clarity. And no one is telling me stuff still.
Rochelle was actually the one to change it, so Rochelle saved.
No, I felt that. I mean, She told me 2 nights ago that she'd rather have Miguel over you.
I feel like Rochelle, she is super, super powerful in this game. She has a lot of people, and that's like what Rochelle. I think Rochelle helped me so much, and for that, I love her for it. But like, she is so powerful. But like, she saved my ass. There's no way like I can betray her. There's legit no way. There comes a game, but there's also some. You also have to be a good person. You can't be a DICK, you know what I mean?
So like, I'll be transparent. Like, I also don't know you that well, and I knew Miguel from previous times. So, if it came down to it, I would have voted for you, and I did in the first round, and I was the one who switched to Miguel. So
I appreciate that. Once I heard that, I was like, that's when I had to pull you aside.
I realized I was being lied to, and I realized Miguel was the one who's gunning for me. I like that you're saying that you're tight with Rochelle, and I'm guessing you're tight with T too. I was trying to get, if you were to go home, I was trying to talk to T because I was like, I feel bad because you and T were kind of alone, and like
it's just us. That's why I had to.
Yeah, I personally didn't want to see you go either, but I was like, everyone else is saying you, and I'm like, I have no power here. Who are you initially thinking, like, so that I can at least have a clue of what to do?
So that's why I wanted to talk to you today. So I want to put everything, our differences aside, and if we join forces, we could go far in this game. Now look, you're tight with Rochelle, you're tight with Nav. I'm tight with people like Dot and T and like some other people like that. If you and me, if we are the core, right? You get information, I get information, we come together, we can control this game. You and me, we can go to the end.
I don't buy it completely. I think I buy it for maybe this round, possibly. But the thing is, that's some dangerous shit. If he really is that tight with Rochelle and Dot and T, then he has numbers.
People are saying that you're flippy floppy. That's what people are saying. Like, people say that you like to jump ship a lot. Like, if you stick with a vote, you jump ship, and you tell if people tell you stuff, you tell other people. That's what the word is going around.
Here's the thing. I like Alex. I really do. It's just by hearing what people say, I don't know if he's genuine. I think I appreciate him saving me because without him, I would have been gone. But something in me, I don't know.
I would love to work with you. You and me. You're safe with on my radar. Apparently, there's a plan going around to get. Well, first of all, how close are you with people such as like Fan Guy and stuff like that? How close are you with them?
Well,
and be honest.
Yeah, I'll be honest. So like, me and Fan Guy were on the same first tribe. What I realized, because I watched his season 2, and I know that we're both good liars to each other. So like, I feel like me and him had a lot of talks, and I trusted him to get to the merge. But right now, like, I'm not like 100% like good with him because I know for a fact that he will also flip when he needs to, and he also will scheme when he wants to. And I know he's also playing a lot of other people. Miguel was one of them. So
So we're thinking about doing Fan Guy. So we have a plan. We have a scheme going on now. I can't reveal too much because I need to make sure we're still.
No, I get it.
But just all you know is you are safe. You are good.
I get it.
All right, you have nothing to worry about.
I'm inclined to go with Fan Guy more so with Anthony because I've talked to Fan Guy more. I know what he's capable of. I don't know what Anthony is capable of.
John was definitely going to be my number one target for this round. Oh, God. Okay. Why would she do that? Do you want to talk about what happened? Because I have a theory, but like I'm not sure if I'm right.
Yeah, I have a theory too.
Okay, I'll go first. So
Yeah.
I voted Miguel the first time. like during the initial tie of 4-4-1, and then so when the vote tied 4-4-1, I was like, "Fuck, what just happened?" Because I wasn't expecting that, right? And I had no idea that Miguel voted for Alex. So on the revote, I'm like, I'm not sure what to do here. I still want Miguel out. Like I was like, I think Miguel should still leave, but like it'll look bad if I don't vote out Anthony here when the numbers are there. So I changed my vote to Anthony on the revote.
Oh, you changed the vote.
But like that's even. I mean,
But
I think
somebody else would have had changed too, right?
well, Alex said today, right? Like he changed from Anthony first to Miguel second.
What?
Yeah, Alex
Really?
said. Did you not hear it? He said that. Like after
Oh
the
no,
challenge ended.
I missed that.
Yeah, Alex said that. But like somebody else probably switched as well, and I'm not sure who that was. So
Damn, that's crazy. I figured like everyone voted the same except for like one person.
no,
Like-
that's not what happened. So yeah, that's definitely not
Interesting.
what happened. Because you voted for Anthony the first time, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I voted for Anthony both times.
Oh, both times. Okay.
Yeah. I just like I don't have a problem with dude, but like I figured because he's being such a loudmouth, I was like, everyone's gonna vote against him anyways. Like eventually, like like I just feel like
Right,
he's creating too many enemies.
That's what I thought on the second vote. So my reasoning for voting for Miguel on the first vote was I was kind of worried maybe it might be Alex, and I was like, you know what, if there's votes on Alex, and I knew some people were definitely voting for Miguel. Like I knew for a fact that some people were
Yeah.
definitely voting for Miguel.
I
So I was
heard
like,
that too.
if there's votes on Alex, if there's votes on Miguel, I would rather Alex stay. Yeah, I still feel good about him, especially hearing that he voted for Anthony both times. It's good. I feel good about like Dot moving forward. And I think that he's a reliable vote for this upcoming tribal council. But so if you voted Anthony both times, I voted Anthony the second time. There was one more person who voted for Anthony. It's either Carrie or John. Do you think? Do you know either of them?
I think a greater chance that Carrie voted
For Anthony?
Yeah, I know she kind of had some beef with him. I don't really know if she felt it with Miguel. Me and her never talked about him or anything like that, so I don't know where they stood.
Right. So that would mean John voted for Anthony the first time and then Miguel the second time.
Nav has a great personality. He's very personable. He seems like a good guy, but I think tonight he fed me a crock of horse shit. I think that we had a 9-minute chat tonight, and every single word he said in that whole 9 minutes was complete shit. I think that he lied about who he voted for. He lied about who Alex voted for, which honestly I can't be too mad about because I lied too. Like we all lied in this motherfucker.
I was blown away. Like, the Alex vote. That's why I was like, who did it? And because I thought that was random.
I have some theories, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I did not think everybody was out for Miguel like that. Like I
didn't either.
I heard like some rumblings, but like I did not think like even like the very first vote. I was like, man, like I was like four votes against Miguel the first time. Like, geez.
That's what my face the whole time. I was like, where is this coming from? Except that they just pointed out because everyone I talked to was saying Anthony, and I wasn't telling them to say it like they were saying Anthony.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking it was going to be a shoe-in, and I thought that maybe Miguel would have 3 with John, Anthony, and T. And then I was like, well, maybe Rochelle. I mean, I just don't know where. I couldn't tell you anyone. So I sent John to exile.
Oh, you got to send somebody to exile. Okay, it's a hard choice. I gotta tell you that, man.
I didn't want to hurt anybody that I'm protecting, and it was basically I shot back for sending fan. You sent fan guy, so you're gonna go now.
Word.
So,
interesting.
I mean, I might have made John upset. It's 24 hours. It's a time. I sent him to timeout.
Her choosing to keep John in exile. I'm not sure if I believed her explanation. There are some people saying that John is fucking around with Team Vicious now, and that's Carrie. So she may have done it to keep him safe. He may be the spy or whatnot. So I don't know. I may just be being paranoid watching season 2. Honestly, I might be starting to get really paranoid. But outside of that, I don't know. I can trust Carrie for the most part. I think she's very personable. Are we still locked on trying to get Anthony out this round, or does anybody else seem like?
I'm scared to try it again. If it doesn't work, then he knows. I mean, I think he knows now 100% the returnees are after him.
Right.
So either we have to get him out, but somebody's not doing what they're supposed to do. It's got to be Rochelle.
Well, we'll have Fan Guy in this vote, and that was the vote that we were missing last time.
So that gives us the power, right? Fan Guy, you, me. If somebody can talk to Nev and Rochelle, we have to have Rochelle. I mean, Anthony's got to go, but if I don't have the numbers, why chance it? Why chance making myself look like I'm poking the bear over and over, like Anthony's got to go? I've warned you all. I've told you right now, this fool's trouble. He's going to keep causing trouble. He's always going to be angsty when he's around. So if it's not him, I'm just going to go with whatever these returnees want to do. But I mean, Dot makes it sound like it's Anthony again.
It's interesting for me because like a lot of people are trying to figure out what happened, but it's like
I knew. Wait, you voted Alex, right? I knew it. That's why, I was like, this is why we need to come up with freaking code words just in case things change.
Yo, so I was just like, man, when I saw everybody like switch to Miguel, I was like, oh shit, like this must be my team. Like it's obviously not my team going for Anthony. So I was like, I obviously have to switch my vote from Alex to Miguel. And, like that was like, I think I'm the only person who like switched their vote.
I'm glad that they think it's Miguel because
no, seriously,
was like, oh, it was Miguel who voted.
Yeah, I'm glad he said that. If you could do me a favor and not tell anybody.
Oh, definitely, I won't.
Like I said, I'm not on the warpath against Alex, but like it's like if I had to choose somebody, I would probably choose him because I already know he's not super trustworthy in the game. But I definitely like he has numbers behind him. Like something I want to talk about for this vote is that kind of like our votes were aligned, except I was a little bit out of the loop. I missed the audible. Their whole side was aligned too. The whole like original team Vicious all voted Anthony. Like they're voting in sync. So the biggest thing that worries me is that like if they're like staying that close and if they're gonna continue to like group their votes together, then if we don't do the same, they're gonna pick us off one by one. You know what I'm saying? Like they're using their power with their numbers. So like our votes have to stay aligned. If we don't, then like they're gonna control the board every single
We just
elimination.
have to figure out who we're gonna vote because me and Anthony was talking about like voting Fan Guy.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Let's be honest.
In my opinion, Fan Guy is like he's the
front runner.
I just want to know like who. I wonder who the other team is gonna vote because of course, I don't know if they're gonna try to go after Anthony again.
I really like I've been trying to think throughout this entire game like what I want to do when I've been getting closer to people. I really want to like I would love to get like top 2, top 3 with you. Like I think that you're an honest player. Again, you saved my ass earlier. Our votes are aligned, and I think that you'll see throughout the game that I'm going to continue to align my vote with you because I want to do what's best for our side of the game. I really use my conversation with T to try to. I'm trying to get as close with her as possible. She may be my like ride to the end. I think we can go far, man. But I'm trying to convince the other side, like Nav and like Fan Guy, that I'm like not as close to Anthony and this and that, so they'll tell me stuff.
Please.
So if during the tribal I say things like I kind of said some things against Anthony during the tribal, but
I was asking.
But it's for a reason. It's for a reason, yo. It's for a reason. For a reason.
All right.
I'm playing the game.
I see you. All right.
Like talking to Dot today, he was like, "Oh, he's just playing on a show and he's making it seem like that." So at the same time, he's playing like double agent. So that is really smart of him, and I like that. But at the same time, it's kind of like, are you playing double agent right now?
You will see. I'm telling you, I'm you guys like from now to the end, like 100%. You guys will see from my votes. Like I'm aligned with you and Anthony and Rochelle, and like that's it.
Okay, so my plan is I'm hoping to probably get a talk with Dot so I can see if he found out who their target is. Because once I find out who the target is, then I can use my advantage to take those votes from that person and put them on to Fan Guy, because Fan Guy is public enemy number 1.
I went with Anthony first. Like, I didn't know anything about the whole switch to Miguel vote. Did you?
No, so I knew that some people were voting for Miguel. So Shell had told me straight up that she's voting for Miguel, and I had also heard that some people want you out.
What the hell? I still trust that we are together. I think that he also trusts Rochelle. And while I do trust Rochelle, I also know that our agendas are kind of completely different with similar goals, but just not at the same order. So that's something that I have to watch out for.
So I was like, maybe there's a chance that there's some sort of split on you and Miguel. Like I wasn't sure where they would get the votes for it, but like I was like, okay, it's possible that could happen. And obviously I want you here.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what, if that's the case, I trust Alex way more than Miguel. And Miguel had said something, you were there, right? He said that Shell wanted me out.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
There's no way that's true.
That's
like,
not true.
When Miguel said that to both of us, I was like, okay, he's playing hard to get someone in trouble. Yeah.
I was like, okay, he just wants us to trust him more than Shell, which is
and
fine.
I understood where he was coming from, but
so I was like, if that's the case, then I'm voting Miguel to ensure that Alex stays. Then when I saw that it sort of tied, I was like, shit, this is bad. So I was like, if it's between Anthony and Miguel, either going is fine, but like Anthony leaving is probably slightly better in the short term.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'll vote for Anthony on the revote. But then apparently more people changed their vote.
I admit I'm the one who switched on that last part because
you can't be the only one.
I realized Miguel was the one who voted me.
How did you realize that?
What happened?
How did you realize that Miguel was the one who voted for
you? So when I saw, sorry, Carrie, you walked in on this, but when I realized there was one vote on me, I was like, who wants me out? And I think Miguel does. Like, the first day we met him, he said you gotta go as a joke. But tonight I'm a little scared because I feel like I should have stuck with Anthony because he seems like he has a lot of connections this time around. And
I think he's got Rochelle. She's not admitting it. I'm talking to her later today, but I'm telling you right now, I sent John to exile so he can't vote. This is our only chance to get Anthony out.
I think she made the right call because I think John also flipped his vote from Miguel to Anthony, I think.
What? Wait. So originally John was going after who?
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why John flipped his vote, but that's the only thing that makes sense. Because Dot said that he voted for Anthony both times.
No, I flipped. I voted for Anthony.
Right, but another person had to flip because I voted Miguel the first time, and then I voted Anthony the second time. So somebody else also flipped, and that has to be John.
What the hell? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so it's good that Carrie got John into exile. Yeah. Also, he's a threat anyway, so him staying in the game right now is okay for me. He probably has Dot because he does want me gone. I'm pretty positive Dot wants me gone now. I thought we would just wait until like later on to go after each other, but I'm pretty sure he wants me on like gone now. So
okay, so I was going to talk to you about that. I thought about it all day.
Me too.
And I agree that I think Dot's going after you, but I think Dot knows he doesn't have the numbers yet until it gets lower. So therefore, we need to get Anthony out first because he's your first one that he's going to be go to. Because Dot can't go to me, he can't go to Deb, he can't go to Fan Guy. He can go to Rochelle maybe, and he can go to T and Anthony and John. So once we get Anthony out and break up that, we've got more power. I confirmed for him, but you should be worried. I feel like I'm not giving away something that Dot doesn't want him to know. I think that Alex knows, and I just reassured him that it's gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen this tonight. It's not his time yet. I didn't want Miguel gone.
I didn't want Miguel gone for the first night either. That's why I said Anthony, and Miguel was the one who started that, and I was like, okay, let's do it. I can't believe he did that because Like, we literally could have just gotten rid of Anthony for
So
good.
yeah, they seem solid. Carrie seems maybe she's not that solid for long term, but she definitely wants Anthony out, and that's good enough for me for tonight because I want him out too.
I was curious about, because I figured, honestly, and I've been told this by other people, like, and this is just perception, which is reality in a lot of these games.
Right.
That you and Alex are like number 1 and number 2. Now, I'm not threatened by that. Everyone else is. It is what it is. I'm not threatened by it. I'm telling you this.
Look, I mean, I recognize that he's a great player. He's social. He's likable. It's too soon for him to go. And he's somebody that I trust. You know what? I've been with him the whole game, so I understand people's perception. I trust him because he's never lied to me.
I do too. I trust both of you.
Right.
And I have lied to you, but I'm going to come clean to you in this conversation about that. Okay. So here's what I'm worried. I lied to you just about one of my exile trips. One of my exile trips, I got nothing. The other exile, but it was just a freaking poem. That's all it was. But I think it was hinting that there was redemption. That was like,
you told me that. Yeah.
The second one, I did get a bonus, and it's a block a vote, so I can block one person's vote.
Okay, that's really good. That's really good.
It's useful. Now, here's what I think's happening though. I was concerned because you and Alex ended up on different sides of the vote. That because I need you guys. I'm not even lying.
No, yeah, we're fine. Yeah.
My worry is that I really do feel this way. That we're kind of a tripod, and I don't think that you're going to be the first target. But what I think will happen is they'll come for me or Alex,
and then
then they'll come for the other me or Alex who didn't go, and then you're next.
I agree. I completely agree with you.
Nav is extremely intelligent, so I have to appeal to his intelligence. His intelligence should tell him that if me and Alex go, he's next. I'm going to block someone tonight.
Okay. I think I do need to get Fan Guy out eventually. It just has to be on my terms as opposed to somebody else wanting it. But for the moment, yeah, I like the prospect of working with both Alex and Fan Guy. They're like two big shields to hide behind.
I've been in exile so many times.
Right.
With recent time in exile, I did not get a power. There is a clue there. I know the answer now. I was not allowed to use Google. I had to have my hands on camera. So I Googled it after the fact. I know the answer now, and I'm telling you, no one's going to get it on their first try. No, you have to be a savant. So I will share that with you.
I think I had it before you. I'm pretty sure we got the same one. It was like a list of 3 things, right? And you had to identify.
I'm talking about the most recent one when John sent me to exile.
Yeah, but that was right after me. So what was yours? I thought it was
Haley, Jackson, and Tad.
Right. Yeah, you have to find the common connection between them. Yeah.
Yes.
So for me, it was just 2. For me, it was Haley and Jackson.
Okay.
But I couldn't get it either.
Tad gave the answer because now you could figure it out. Now you will figure it out because I just told you that. So
right.
I want you to know I'm giving you this because I want to work with you, really.
No, for sure. Yeah.
The answer is all in the family. No, all my children. All my children.
All my children. Okay.
All my children. Yeah, because Haley and Jackson are Vampire Diaries, and I thought it was Vampire Diaries. But when you threw Tad in, it's all my fucking children, bro. I'll tell you, my mama knew the answer to that one. She loves this shit. And she knew it. Anyway, she said the next name's going to be Erica. Watch. I do want to work with you, Nav, 100%. Right. You're one of the few people who's just straight
solid. I'm solid with you.
I know that my name is being thrown around a ton right now. So I really need to make sure that I have as many allies as I can going into tonight's vote. So, I gave Nav a lot of information.
Okay. Are you speaking with Rochelle today?
Am I?
Please tell me you are.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good.
I'm speaking with Dot and Rochelle.
Okay, I'm speaking with Dot and Alex. So that's 5 people. We're good, all right? Let's do that, all right? We're going to stick with Dot. Your advantage is not needed. You don't have to use it. We can use it to get out like John or something. So
all right.
I'm going to speak with Alex. You speak with Rochelle and see if Rochelle can talk to Nav about it. About doing that. I think Rochelle would 100% be down with it. I'm going to try, keep a good relationship and try not to, lie or cheat or do anything that Jesus would not approve in this game. And, it will be hard, but I'm going to try it. And I applaud Rochelle for, saving my ass.
Dot told me that he'll let me know if he'll let me know just in case if I did have to use that advantage. I was asking him if he could try to see who their target would be.
Yeah.
Like if it's still on you or if it's someone else.
100%. And I think once Vanguard gets out, the next target has to be John, sadly, It has to be because he is just such a big threat And yeah, I honestly, the thing is, do you trust Alex?
Dot personally does not really trust Alex.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
that's the thing. I don't think we should really trust Alex 100%.
We're still on take down fan guy, so
Alex thinks that you're going after him.
Word. Goddamn right, I'm coming for Alex. You damn right.
And I told him, in my personal opinion, that I think it's too early. Don't think that you're not a target. You know, Alex isn't a target, but I don't think it's now. That as far as I'm concerned, I'm going Anthony, and he promises me he's going Alex, and Nev was on there, and Nev promises he's going Anthony. So they both said they're doing Anthony tonight.
I'm down to vote Anthony. I was trying to get him out last round, so I'll stay consistent in there. I'm not after Alex right now, but I know that I don't know if you're still watching season 2, but there's just like a lot of bad.
I was there watching it, and I was like, whoa.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of bad blood, and all of season 2, I didn't really suspect Alex, and then he was apparently he was after me pretty much the entire game.
Yep.
So I was like, I'm not gonna let the same thing.
He got me out too, so I know it's coming.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying we need to just take our breath and take things the way that we need to do it.
Okay, I am concerned about Alex. I think that he has some numbers. I don't have a reason to come after him except for the fact that I think he may come after me because he thinks that I may come after him, type shit. You know,
he's very worried. I think again that Dot just continues to confirm our alliance, and that we see things on the same path, the way that it's going with the numbers and the names. We always seem to add the same thing. Could he be tricking me? Sure, he's smart. He's got a good social game, but I tend to think the best out of him.
I wanted to get Miguel out for real because I was like,
right.
I heard that because I know everyone wanted to vote for Anthony, and I was like, yeah, okay. But at the same time, I was like, I heard Miguel talking about me, so I had to get him out. But who do you want to be out
for this next vote?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I wanted to. Well, I have some ideas, but I just wanted to make sure that we were aligned.
Yeah.
It seems like most people from the original team, original team Boomerang was aligned with their vote last night.
I know.
And I too wanted to align my vote. If I can be honest with you and expect and trust you to not spread news about me, but I'm saying this because I trust you.
I'm not.
I was the person that voted for Alex.
I really thought it was Miguel. I was
because in a chat with us and T, we're like, okay, Alex. I think we said Alex is our biggest threat or whatever, and then apparently that changed, and I never got the heads up. It's good. I think that I can trust Rochelle. She seems to be honest. She's telling me who she's targeting, and I think she's been voted accordingly. On the other side, we kind of saw that the original Team Vicious? Their votes are all aligned.
Every time I talk to Carrie's like, oh, it has to be all the returnees together and all the newbies that have to leave. And then every time I talk to Alex, he's like, yeah, no, I understand that too. But he'll always, I don't know, I just feel like, can I trust Alex for real? I don't know.
No, you cannot. Please, for the love of yourself, please do not do that. Please. I'm telling you, like Fan Guy did you dirty, Alex did me dirty. Like that.
Yeah, no.
Behind the scenes, you've been planning it the whole time. Rochelle's very likable, so I'm a little bit worried about other players in the game, like Alex getting close with her as well. That's very possible. But I hope she chooses me. Hope she chooses me over Alex. Real talk. So keeping this in mind, keeping that Team Vicious is probably all going to vote together again. They're probably going to go for Anthony again. I think it's important for us to get our votes as well.
Okay, who are you thinking?
I was saying Fan Guy was a good idea. I know that you don't have you're not the great Fan Guy. I want to get Fan Guy out too, to be frank, because I think that he will win the game if we don't get him out.
I know, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I wish he was.
I think that we should start picking apart the other side, like Fan Guy and Alex,
John.
Carrie 2, yeah, John 2. I think that should be our play. Let's start with Fang.
Exactly. I already knew it was gonna be between Fanguy and Anthony, so if that doesn't come through, then I knew it would probably be Anthony being going home.
I would probably prefer Anthony, but like I'm flexible. I did vote Miguel last time.
Yeah.
The first time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't vote him the second time. The second time I voted Anthony, but like I'm fine with like Anthony leaving. Yeah, I mean I'm fine with that. I do trust her. I feel like I sort of owe her because she told me about the Miguel thing last round, and so I felt like I owed her a real name, and I didn't really want to beat around the bush. I mean, look, I understand Fanguy is a threat, so he does need to go. I just feel like he can leave. He can leave for being a threat at any point. I don't know if people are gonna go after Anthony if he keeps surviving. That's my worry.
That's true. I mean, I'm just thinking like the two biggest people I want out the most right now,
right?
That I think are the biggest threats right now are John and Anthony. I mean, not Anthony, Fanguy.
I definitely agree. Like, if John was here, I would definitely have been on board to vote for him. Like, I'm still gonna be on board to vote for him like next round.
Yeah, because he's like the main person I want.
I don't have a chat with Dot. I talked to Alex and I have a chat with Carrie later on.
Okay.
And Alex doesn't want Fanguy, obviously.
Really? Why?
But not right now. Not right now. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Not right now. It's too soon. I feel like.
I guess.
I feel like I told her too much. I should have been a little more secretive about stuff.
Time for this meeting of Big Targets Club.
Literally, that's what I'm gonna talk about. It's us being big targets, and yeah, like, have you heard from anyone what names are being brought up? Because I think either me or you are on their minds for tonight.
One of us is getting the vote from the other side. But
and that's the thing. I don't know.
Nav told me that y'all talked to Carrie, and she seems 100% in on Anthony.
Oh,
believe.
I'm 100% on Anthony too.
And you don't think she's running a game?
No, I don't think so. Well, okay. No, because Anthony and T don't like Carrie, and Carrie doesn't like them, it seems like.
I think I have to play my block tonight.
Do it because it's 4-4 right now. My whole day I was thinking about, like, if me, Fanguy, Carrie, and Nav are solid, it's 4. Yeah. And Nav and Carrie think they can get Dot over. I don't believe it, but we'll see what happens. Either way, it's either 4-4 or we somehow get it out from 5-3. But I think it is a good time to use it. But if you don't, I also understand it. But
I'm 100% using it because.
But I'm pretty sure one of us is on the chopping block.
It has to.
Like it could be.
It has to be used at a certain round where it's gonna be tied.
Yeah.
It's not like yours where you can swing something.
I'm going to be switching the votes of Anthony and Fanguy.
Do you know who you're gonna vote for today, or?
Do I know who? So I only had a chance to talk to Anthony last night, and I talked to you two, and then I talked to Carrie to this right before you guys. They're not like she's not sure because it was early on. It was like 7:30, so she's not 100% sure. I think she's still pissed off at like this side, I guess. Like you got like
because Anthony's not going.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think she's still upset about that. But that's all I know intel wise. Like I really don't know who anyone is voting for. So I'm just like, I'm in the dark, and I don't know if I was the only one in the dark last tribal, but I'm definitely right now. Like I have no idea. Anthony did tell me to go for Fanguy. I just don't know. Yeah, that's actually the plan.
Well, it's the plan. Me, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, because I just talked to Nav right before this, and Dot, and then all they said was, well, Nav said, I want to vote Anthony out, but then Dot was like, Fanguy or Anthony. So
what the fuck?
To me, I want Fanguy out, but everyone knows that already.
Well,
so
yeah,
it's up to y'all at this point.
So it's Anthony, you, and you two. So it's 3 votes, like confirmed for Anthony, right? We have 8 votes, right? Because John is in exile. So is there any guarantee that we like? Because like I'm just worried because Fanguy was on my original tribe, and at this point I also put Miguel out, which is a part of my original tribe as well. And I'm just like, I don't want to be someone who like doesn't execute correctly, and I'm on the wrong side of it again. So, do we have that? Do we have?
I want to vote Fanga out.
Okay.
And
I mean,
then-
we can
and
always
then-
force a tie. And then,
I mean,
and then
again,
just be like,
sure.
who do you want out? Like, you know, like just you gotta pick one or something.
All I got was Alex confused and scared for his life, and he wants to vote for Anthony too. I was like,
yeah, but I'm down with voting, getting Fanguy out.
Me too. I mean, we all know I want him gone, so
yeah,
I'm not lying. But but yeah, I mean, I didn't want him out this early, but I wanted John. But she
I know.
went to exile. Why?
Yeah, because she has an alliance with her. I'm pretty sure those two working together.
I asked Carrie and I was like, what was the reason behind it? And she was like, oh, it's just another vote on this side or like your side. But do they have any chats? I guess they had chat together because I didn't think they interacted.
I was like, I didn't know they talked to each other.
Me, Nav, Carrie, Fanguy, we've been very similar in our alliance and who we vote. And I think I'm going to stick with that and eventually vote out Fanguy. Well, the thing is, I mean, okay, so to be truthful, Fanguy is a very big target and he needs to go because he's a really good liar and he's also just really, really sociable and likable. And I mean, I'm the same way. I played the same way back then.
Yeah.
So I understand both ways. It's just like, my only worry is that if we don't have enough votes to get him out tonight, then every single bridge I burn is, I mean, every bridge I built is burned because I do have a little bit of connection with Carrie from last time. I have a little bit of Nav as well. And if we don't get, Fanguy out tonight and like I was on this side of the vote, moving forward, I'm pretty sure I'm doomed like 100%. I mean, I know I have you, but like, I'm also like, realistic because you also have T and Rochelle who you know longer as well. So it's like, I understand that as well. Like, I'm down to try it out, but do you have the votes?
Yes. So this is
okay.
All your concerns,
I
took care of.
Okay.
We have enough numbers. So we have T. Dot, Rochelle, me, and then you. So you're the one who's going to be able to break the tie. So it's all on you.
Okay.
Right? So you're going to make the big decision.
And Dot is 100% salad too, right?
100%. He's in. All in. Yep.
I never talked to him. Like this season, I haven't talked to him once, so I don't know where he stands. But if that's the case, I trust that T and Rochelle are because I know Rochelle doesn't like Fanguy, so I know that's definitely a vote. And I know it's going out and you and T exactly. So
and Dot,
and if Dot is solid, then we're good. Okay.
All right. Yeah, 100%. Now I know you and Alex aren't really like on the same page, but but he agreed to stick with the vote for tonight. I told him, look, you need to stick with the vote to see him if you're trustworthy or not, and we'll really see if he will, because I remember you said he flip-flops a lot, so we'll see if he really flip-flops.
I was the one that voted Alex last night.
Oh, I thought Miguel did.
He did not. So I like okay, so it's really critical if we're gonna make it far. You cannot tell, like, people on our side know, like T already knew. She knew I was, like, we talked about voting Alex or whatever. I don't know, but here's the thing. Here's the thing that you have to realize what happened right now. All of the original team Vicious voted you out last night. Let me tell you something. Alex and Nav both voted you last night. Let me tell you something else. Me and Carrie with a K, we're okay with each other.
Hopefully he sticks with me, and hopefully he doesn't listen to that Carrie.
Like, we don't have problems. We played a game together like last season. We're okay. I am more loyal to you and T and like this Rochelle alliance. Like this is where I'm at. Carrie's cool with me. She trusts me. She tells me stuff, and she told me, hey, I have the numbers because Alex and Nav both promised me that they will vote Anthony tonight.
Dot hits me with this news saying that Alex is not trustworthy and that Alex agreed to vote me out on the other side. And Alex freaking lied that he was the one that saved my ass on the last vote.
But that's why it's super important that we all vote the same way. Because if we don't, because like they did last time, they're combining their votes again. They're gonna do the same thing. they're gonna do a whole team vicious vote one person so they can protect their squad. We need to do the same thing, or else we're all screwed. They're gonna take us out one by one. You dig what I'm saying?
Holy shoot!
It's like they are coming for me, you, Rochelle, and T.
Okay, you have a conversation with T and Rochelle. Tell T to. So did she tell you about her advantage?
No. Can you switch? Can you switch a vote?
Yeah. So you can flip the entire votes. It flips the entire thing.
Holy shit!
Exactly. We wanted to save it for someone big like John, but tonight is the night. We have to. You have everything you told me about how they're trying to pick us off one by one. We need to tell T.
My thing is, like, I know, like, you haven't been requesting me for a ton of chats, so, like, I don't know if you're really about working with me, but I'm loyal to you. I feel like I showed that all last season. Even whenever you went off script and voted for Meg too soon, and I had to, like, I could have voted Meg out, and I didn't. That's what I mean. I've had your back for 2 seasons solid. The thing about this game that's different from the battle is this game is not decided by a competition. So it doesn't matter how good I am at competitions. I'm not as big a threat as people think I am, because I'm not good with jury management at all. I'm not. I fucking suck at it.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I think it's the numbers,
right?
What, in my opinion.
Who are you leaning towards tonight? Because, like, they're gonna try to pull you. I know for a fact. Like, this is what I've been told, is that Anthony, T, and Rochelle are gonna try to pull you in to vote for me tonight.
I told Carrie that I would go for Anthony.
Are you gonna hold?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's gonna get out of the game anyways. That's kind of my biggest reason. Is like I feel like I can show loyalty to the returnees by voting Anthony again, and then also it's like I just feel like he's too much of a loudmouth. Like he's gonna get eliminated.
He's messy.
But it's Anthony tonight, right? Like I'll like you'll see by my vote that I'm with you guys. You know.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm playing a block vote tonight because I don't even know if I can trust Nav or whoever. I have a block of vote. I'm playing it. I'm gonna block T's vote. So I think I appeal to his sense of loyalty, and I think he does believe me that I want to ride with him.
Like I feel like this is the squad. I think if Anthony can roll with us and survive the piranhas, that would be dope too. So we can keep a strong 4 with us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if he's going to make it. There are some other people. There's some other people in the game that trust me, and I've been able to get some information. They're gonna go pretty hard on Anthony tonight. They're gonna try again to get him out. I think that they may have the numbers. So I'll say this also, and I if we can keep this inside the chat, that would be dope. I know everything gets around, but let's try to stay in house here. Fan Guy told me that he has like a block of vote power, and he heard that pretty much everybody here is going against him, which as far as I know is like true. Like
it is true. But
that's where my vote's going. I mean, somebody told him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I don't know who all were. I mean, it's really just us and Anthony. So like
and Alex.
Y'all told Alex?
No, Anthony tried to get Alex on our side.
Alex is working with Fan Guy.
Alex is no longer on my trust list. Anything that I tell him, it's gonna be lies from now on. So, yeah.
So Fan Guy plans on blocking T's vote tonight.
My vote?
Right. So,
little did he know.
Here's the thing.
Little did he know.
And I don't know how y'all feel about this. I'm sorry to put this out here. Anthony told me that there is a switch all votes power up. They're all gonna go for Anthony. If we also go for Anthony, and then that person uses the switch all votes, then I guess we're gonna have to have some for Fan Guy as well. To make sure that like the Anthony Fan Guy vote gets swapped. Like and to be real, if John is really with Fan Guy, Carrie, Alex, and Nav, like if we don't take them out, they're gonna outnumber. Like when John comes back, they're gonna outnumber us, and then we're off up. We're off up. It'll be black outside. You know what I'm saying?
I did vote for Miguel because I was like, I don't trust him. You know, because I understood what you were saying, but I was like, I was talking to Miguel, and he was like, I'm gonna vote for Nav, this tribal. And I was like, Nav? That's a random person, but okay. And then Nav told to me, and he was like, yeah, Miguel said, you're voting me out. And I was like, what? But I probably talked to Nav, so I don't know why he would say that. But I was like, he's lying to everybody. So I'm like, I can't trust him.
Well, I sent John to exile just for John's the only person I've never had a one-on-one with.
Oh, yeah, I know. I was like, that is random, but
yeah, but that was the only reason. I was like, I can't base it on any. I have a relationship with every other person on there besides John.
She is mysterious and not very upfront, in my opinion. Because I'm like, there's no way you chose John at random for exile, because you had to really be thinking about it. So I'm gonna be honest and say who I want out, because I understand. Like, I know you guys want like a returnees kind of thing, and I want to do that too. But the only person I can't trust is Fanguy right now, because if you watched my season, I had an alliance with him, and he had an alliance with like 50 other fucking people. And he lied to me.
Gosh, she's so tricky. She's tricky. I got more information out of her than anyone. So I made a notation, that from Alex and Nav, like, don't talk about Anthony. So try not to say who I was voting for. So I talked to Dot.
Okay.
And he's voting Anthony.
Okay.
And Rachel, well, she says they're talking about going for Fanguy.
Mm-hmm.
But if she doesn't have enough votes, then she's going for Anthony.
She said the same thing to me. She said the same
So that at least means she's honest.
Right.
So I think we just go along with Anthony. If it ties up, maybe she'll switch over.
So Fanguy told me that he's playing an advantage tonight.
Really?
Yeah, he has an advantage from exile, one of his exile types, and so it's a vote blocker. So it blocks one of their votes.
Okay.
I'll start with you, Carrie. How does it feel having safety tonight?
It feels amazing. I had a massage. I did have a crown fitted. It's not ready yet.
Anthony, the last tribal barely went your way. How do you feel about it all?
I'm scared out of my mind. Basically, I barely got away with it by a slim, and I don't know. This way, it may not even be a slim. It may be, it may be my time to go, but we'll just have to see.
Fanguy, you were in exile and missed the madness. How has it been catching up?
It's rough, man. You gotta kind of take people's word for what they tell you. That's pretty much it. This season feels really weird. I don't feel, and maybe it's just because I'm not part of it. I don't feel like there's a really big alliance. I feel like it's a series of interpersonal relationships amongst the 8 people you see on the screen. And I feel like even some of your allies have different enemies than you. So it makes for a really weird dynamic. And so I'm just trying to navigate it the same way I think everyone else is.
Anthony, do you feel like you're still a target?
Yo, yeah, 100%. Yeah, I hear my name out a lot. I feel like there's, even if I stay, I'm still going to be the target. I have no idea why, but I don't know. It's not looking like I'm staying for this week. I don't know what I did wrong, but hopefully, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go.
Anybody else feel like a target tonight?
Oh, gosh.
Fanguy, why do you feel like a target?
It's like I said, this game is weird because everybody's connected. So, like, when you tell somebody something, it probably gets to people you don't want it to. And so, odds are I heard I was a target, even by people that I absolutely wouldn't have never targeted myself. and I really don't understand why I would be their target. Let's be real, we're not playing a game where at the end there's a challenge to determine who wins. So I don't think I'm half the threat that some of you apparently do. But you know, the votes always tell the tale. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I know I'm going to get some votes tonight. And I am personally just going to rely on the personal relationships with the people that know that I wouldn't vote them out.
If there are all these interconnected relationships, is it easier to trust people?
It's not. This game, like Fanguy said, this game could be like a telephone sometimes, you know. You make plans with people and they get somebody else and they tell you another plan, and then some people twist, you know, your words or twist other people's words just to hurricane patty the situation.
T, how do you know who to trust?
To be honest, I don't even know. I try to have as many conversations with people as I can to determine who I can trust, but the truth is you really don't know until it's time. So
Nav, do you know who you can trust right now?
Yeah, I mean, I have a gut feeling. You know, it's better about some people than it is about other people. But I tend to follow my gut regardless. So if it's wrong, it's wrong.
Alex, who do you know? How do you know who to trust?
In a game where trust is sort of needed and also always misused, how do you know it's you? Like Nav said, you gotta go with your gut, and you also have to figure out who you think is loyal to you and why they are loyal to you, and also who you are loyal to and why you are loyal to them.
Alex, there was a quote from you last season. What is the difference between honest and honest?
The difference between honest and honest. So I can be honest about lying, and I think, I think when I use the term honest, honest means that you are, but honest means that you're honest that you might not be honest. So I mean, it's obvious from last season. I have a reputation, and you know that might be what other people are perceiving for other players as well. But I have a reputation for being honest, but not honest. And the thing is, I'm sorry to say, but everyone is doing the same exact thing. I mean, I was blindsided last time,
but some people are more honest than others.
Yeah, but I mean, we're playing a game, and whether you're honest in life or whether you're not, you know, that's still your life and it's still what you're doing. So you chose to play the game with other people who have other personalities, and whether or not someone chooses to be dishonest to you, you know, it doesn't mean shit at all, in my opinion. I still have people I trust wholeheartedly in this game specifically.
Rochelle, how many honest people do you think are left in the game?
Shit. I don't know.
You're asking a tough question today.
I know. I'm like, the toughest question to me. I mean, it doesn't matter as long as you're playing the game the way you want to, and maybe that'll make you win. Lying, I guess. But I'm gonna try.
I'll say this, Nick. I think it's easy to get lost in the concept of honesty and lying, and that's not related to loyalty. Because I'll say this: you can be loyal and dishonest.
Yeah.
Which I think is a concept that some people might not understand, but it's true. Like, if I have allies that are lying, but it's not to hurt me, and they have no ill intention on taking me out of the game, then I don't care that they're lying, and I don't care that they're being dishonest even with me, because they're not coming after me.
Anything to say about loyalty?
Loyalty? Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, my jam. No, I agree a lot with what Fanguy and Alex are saying. I definitely wasn't trying to call you out with that comment that I said about different levels, like people are more honest than others. I was somewhat agreeing with you. There's like honesty and there's honesty. You know, like to win this game, you're probably gonna have to tell a lie at some point. Like I don't know if anybody can be 100% honest.
I'm going to give a shout out to another ex-player, Mike, who likes to say there's people that you're loyal to, that you're not going to vote for them, or there's people that you're loyal to that you're just going to vote with them. So, Nav, how do you distinguish between the two?
It's about timing, you know. for a majority of the game, both of those categories apply to the same people. But the deeper you get, you start to realize maybe you can't beat certain people, but you don't have the heart to actually vote them out. So, sometimes sentiments win out and somebody's leaving, but you just don't want to vote for them.
T, what do you expect to happen with tonight's vote?
In all honesty, I just expect the person who I'm targeting, Fan Guy. I expect Fan Guy to go. But anything can happen at the end of the day, so.
The eyes back.
Holy shit! Holy
Wait,
shit!
I got any response to that.
Don't worry,
that shit.
I'm with
I'll
you
respond to that the
too.
way people probably wouldn't even expect. And I'll say this, T, if you're right and I go, and you're at the end of the game, and you're the only person who tells me before I go that I'm going, I'll vote for you. Because, I mean, I appreciate people keeping it real. If you're the only person who's got the balls to tell me to my face like that, I got nothing but love for that shit. So, that's, if I go tonight, you got my vote.
Well, I like to leave it up to everybody if they have any questions for anybody else before the vote. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I guess that means we're ready to vote then. Please message me your votes. If anybody has an advantage and wants to use it, now would be the time to do so.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and got something to say. T, I respect you telling me the hell out of you telling me that you were gonna vote for me. I kind of wanted to see where the votes were gonna come tonight, but now I don't need to see your vote. So I have a block of vote. I'm gonna go ahead and block T's vote out because obviously I know it's coming for me.
All right. First vote is for Fan Guy. Second vote is for Fan Guy. Third vote is for Anthony. Fourth vote is for Anthony. The tie, 3 votes left. Next vote is for Fan Guy. Next vote is for Fan Guy. Fan Guy, you are the next member of the third member of the jury. In a 5-2 vote, Fan Guy, you have been voted out. If you have any last words, now would be the time to say it.
Alex has a switch of vote power. I believe the person I can trust is Carrie. Carrie, thank you for not voting for me. Can't trust any of the rest of y'all. So yeah. Like, I'm not salty because I got voted out. I finished second twice. Anybody would be stupid to let me get super far into this game. So, it wasn't like getting voted out that bothered me. It was more that there was a couple people who just knew I couldn't protect myself from whatever was going to happen. And they could have just kept it real with me on like a human level. I feel like with some of them, not all of them, but some of them I would have kept it real with. And I feel like they should have kept it real with me.
Why did he think that?
Because he thinks Alex and I are like unbreakable and we wouldn't vote separately. I don't think it was a good move for Alex.
So what are we looking at? I'm being voted out basically, and maybe possibly.
I wouldn't have voted for you the last time when it was with Fan Guy had not 6 other people told me they were voting for you.
Get the freak out of here.
I know Dot doesn't want me in here. I know he doesn't want me in
Why
here.
you say that?
I have a request.
Okay.
Whenever we have the opportunity to, I really want to get Alex out of this game, man.
So I'm like, I gotta choose between Alex and Dot.
We knew this was going to happen. We knew Alex was going to hate Dot and Dot's going to hate Alex. I told them that they were going to have to hold this off until further in the game, but now it's all up in our face.
Carry your eyes, sister.
Yeah, it's just a low couple of days.
Facts.
Yeah,
Oh.
Damn.